Ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago, Irungu Kang'ata, the Murang'a Governor, made the headlines in the Republic of Kenya. Irungu Kang'ata joined Linda Wananchi during their hugely successful rally in Thika. And there was one question which most Kenyans asked: why Irungu Kang'ata picked Linda Wananchi and not DCP?
Sindio, la mwisho ile imesema nije ni support hawa vijana. Kwanza nimeambia huyu rafiki yangu Sifuna wakiwa na Babu na Orengo watafuta wa Munyoro. Sindio? Watafuta nani? Watafuta nani? Mimi hakuna kitu nataka. I only want a better Kenya. A better?
Because our politics is local and our politics is tribal. And the truth of the matter is that in the mountain, DCP remains the dominant party. It was just a matter of time before he made the move. Today, Irungu Kang'ata went to Wamunyoro and they announced that officially he's joining DCP party. In this video, I want to reveal to you guys what has forced Irungu Kang'ata to join DCP. Before I do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or two, click the subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, the Olkalau by-election sent a very strong statement to the political class in the mountain. The turnout, the determination, and even the way Rigathi Gachagua conducted himself during that by-election. Any serious political player who is still outside Rigathi Gachagua is actually going to be shown the door sooner than they believe. The truth is, because Rigathi has stamped his authority and Olkalau proved it, Irungu Kang'ata is a very smart politician. He knew. I thought maybe Irungu thought that by joining Linda Wananchi at the right time, he was going to make the shift, or Rigathi was going to join Linda Wananchi and then he was going to find a space. Rigathi has told him no, which brings me to my second point. Rigathi Gachagua's game plan for 2027. What is Rigathi Gachagua's game plan for 2027? The truth is, Rigathi Gachagua believes that he can actually run for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya in 2027. And in the event that is locked out from running, what are his options? Rigathi Gachagua believes that he can front someone else to face Ruto for the presidency because they have the numbers. And the name of Methu is coming up. If you're to ask me, Methu is a serious candidate based on the brand of politics Rigathi Gachagua is playing. But the other candidate who can actually become a presidential candidate and will be acceptable to Kenyans is Irungu Kang'ata. So I think Irungu Kang'ata has seen that potential, that joining DCP might actually provide him with a platform of becoming the presidential candidate or even of becoming the running mate. Because as much as Methu is good for Mount Kenya politics, when it comes to national platform, if you put Methu here and you put Kang'ata here, most people would easily go for Kang'ata. So I believe that Rigathi Gachagua's game plan is what has forced Kang'ata. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua is a ruthless politician. He's not a joke. He will crush you. If Kang'ata had stood on the way, he was going to crush Kang'ata. And because Kang'ata is also smart, he's made the right move because of Rigathi Gachagua's game plan. DCP will be on the ballot, or if not, DCP will be a running mate based on their numbers. And that's where now Kang'ata is coming in. The thing is, even if he won't be the running mate, then he can easily negotiate to be the governor again. Number three, Rigathi is keen on doing something. He wants to be the next Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga remained powerful throughout the years because he had a strong political party with a strong presence both in parliament and at the county assemblies and even governors. Rigathi might not be eligible to run But he wants to use the numbers of the mountain to be another Raila Odinga, which means he's going to ensure that Mount Kenya is fully disciplined. For Kangata to survive politically, he had to make that move. And that will help them even when they're negotiating. Because remember, Rigathi will not want a situation where they are going to a table. Then he comes with DCP, and Linda Wananchi now sends Kangata as their face. He wants to be the only guy the only guy negotiating on behalf and for Mount Kenya. And for me, that is a very good politics for Rigathi Gachagua. Sometimes some of these things has to be done that way. And number 4, it is now clear that there is a war between Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta in Mount Kenya. Irungu Kang'ata, by joining Linda Wananchi or Mwananchi, didn't realize that he was involving himself in that war. And that's why when Irungu Kang'ata wanted to go and campaign for that Kalau candidate, Rigathi Gachagua stopped him. Rigathi stopped him because Rigathi believed that there was no value. And of course, there's this story that, the government would have meted violence on them. That's not the case. The truth is, Rigathi believed that if they had won and Linda Wananchi appeared there, they would have claimed victory. But there's the Uhuru Kenyatta factor. Have you ever asked yourself why Pauline Njoroge left Jubilee for Linda Wananchi? And you thought she was going to join Kangata, and now Kangata leaving. Because there's that Uhuru Kenyatta factor, and it's been told that this war between Uhuru and Rigathi, it's about the presidential candidate and the political party, that is Jubilee and Matiang'i. Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua is also determined to win more seats in Mount Kenya. And to win more seats, it means the friendly fires must be stopped. And stopping one of them, Irungu Kang'ata. There's something which most political pundits had predicted, that Mount Kenya was going to be able, with the death of UDA, to elect many political players on different political parties. But based on what I've seen, that's not going to happen. In fact, most people had predicted what happened during the PNU era, where we had Sisi kwa Sisi, we had PNU, we had so many political parties and so many people elected on various political parties. Rigathi is stopping that. He's keen on winning more seats, because with more seats, he will be able to have the voice to negotiate, to enter into any coalition, and to dictate terms and conditions. And lastly, I think probably Rigathi Gachagua advised him. If not, maybe Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta himself advised Kangata that, please, we are not going that direction. The direction we are taking is this one. So let us wait and see what's going to happen in the next few days. Will Kangata join Linda Wananchi rally in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia tomorrow? Let us wait and see. Because politics, those are the important things that we will have to follow. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.